Hi everyone, welcome to Monica's Singapore Kitchen. Today I will be cooking Pandan Seri Muka. Seri Muka is a traditional two-layered dessert from Malaysia and Indonesia. The bottom layer is made of steamed glutinous rice, while the top layer is a green sweet custard made with pandan juice. This Nyonya Kueh is delightfully sweet and intensely aromatic from the addition of coconut milk and pandan juice. To make this dessert, we need to pluck blue pea flower to give our Seri Muka the characteristic natural blue color, which makes it aesthetically very appealing. You can use fresh blue pea flower or the dried form. You can buy this dried flour online. If you can't get this, just omit it. It will not affect the aroma and taste of our Seri Muka. So pour this dried pea flour into a small saucepan. Add 60 grams of water and we are going to boil this over low flame for about, I would say, 2 to 3 minutes. So once you see the intense blue color leaching out into the water, then it is ready. Cool it, and before you cool it, you just sieve it. You sieve it. Give it a little press and all the juice will come out. And we will put this aside and we will move on to our pandan leaves. We also need pandan leaves. These pandan leaves, sometimes they call it the screw pine leaf. I can just get it from my backyard garden. It will impart a sweet floral flavor, aroma, and subtle green hue to our Seri Muka. So the glutinous rice, I have 500 grams of them here. I've washed them 3 times and soaked them overnight. After that, I drained it. So once you have got, the thing being soaked, it is plumbed and it's hydrated so that it can cook properly and absorb moisture evenly. So I've got a steaming pan here. I need to oil it first, so lightly brush it with oil so that our glutinous rice, which we are going to put in this pan, will not stick to the pan when it is steaming. So then pour the rice into the pan, and then what we need to do is to spread the rice out and level it so that every part of the rice cooks evenly. Now let's look at how to prepare the coconut mixture. We need the following: thick coconut cream, thin it down with a bit of water and some sugar and a bit of salt. The salt is to enhance the taste. Give it a good stir and then pour it over our glutinous rice. So gently just stir it so that everything is incorporated. So we need to put the knotted pandan leaves before we steam. So let's move on to the steamer. Bring it to the steamer. The water here is boiling, so just put it into the steamer, cover it and steam for 30 minutes over high heat. Meanwhile, let's prepare our pandan juice. I've got 12 pandan leaves, which we have harvested earlier. Just cut it into cubes, smaller pieces like that, so that it's easier for us to blend. So also add in a bit of water, about 250 grams of water to help with the blending process. Okay, blend like this until you don't see any pandan leaves left. Then we need to sieve it. Pour it over a sieve, then squeeze it out or gently use a spoon to press the juice out. Okay, so we put this aside and we will then weigh it. It's about 170 grams of pandan juice. So we need to weigh this accurately, as too much of it will cause our custard layer to become too soft, and if it goes the other way, it becomes too hard. So we need to weigh it, 170 grams. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm using a mold that measures 8 by 8 by 3 inches. The base is removable. It really helps with the demolding afterwards. So then we also need to brush some oil on the sides, yeah, all the 4 sides, to prevent our Seri Muka from sticking to our mold. Then line our mold with a piece of pandan leaf, or you can also use parchment paper or baking paper. So once the glutinous rice is cooked, after 30 minutes, remove the knotted pandan leaves. Rake the rice, fluff it out using the pair of chopsticks. Yep. Then pour about 4 to 5 tablespoons of blue pea flour, water, at different sections of our glutinous rice. We want to achieve a patchy, blotchy appearance and not evenly colored. Yep, so patches of it. It looks aesthetically very appealing. Okay, just mix a little bit, don't over mix it. Then pour our glutinous rice into our mold. So then we need to press the glutinous rice to compact it. So we're going to use the rice spatula to press and compact the rice while the rice is still warm. This is an important step as loosely held together rice will fall apart when we cut it, and also to ensure that the custard layer does not seep into the glutinous rice layer. We can also use the banana leaves or this thing called the cake leveler, lapis cake leveler tool to press and compress it. Whichever tool you use, make sure that our glutinous rice is fully pressed and level. We do not want to regret it later. Now we will then go to the custard layer. Yeah, let's make the custard layer, which we need all-purpose flour, corn flour, sugar, and salt to enhance the taste. So mix all these 4 ingredients thoroughly. Pour our pandan juice a little at a time while stirring. So just continue to stir and pour. Okay, you might want to use a whisk. I've changed to a whisk, which really makes the job much easier. Okay, so when you smell the pandan juice, it smells like fresh grass. But when cooked with dessert, they give a sensational sweet aroma that resembles the combination of sweet almond and vanilla. So to add more aroma, we added coconut cream as well. This is from the Kara, yeah, the box Kara. So we've got 3 eggs here, approximately 150 grams, slightly beaten. And then just pour it with the rest of the ingredients. Continue to stir. Nice, huh? The color, yeah, so beautiful, so pleasant. So we need to sieve it to achieve a smooth consistency. So place a sieve over a small saucepan and sieve our custard gravy. Okay. So after this, we are going to slightly cook the pandan mixture. This is to prevent this mixture from seeping into the glutinous rice layer later on. Cooking also helps to mix the flour and liquid well. This ensures that the flour does not pool at the bottom of our custard layer. Stir and cook over low flame for about 5 minutes. So once you see that there are, lumps at the bottom of your spatula, you can turn it off and then, continue to stir to achieve consistency. Then pour the mixture over the sieve, you can see that lots of lumps are created. So no problem, we can just press it and most of it will go through. So you notice that the mixture must not be too thick. It's slightly thickened, but it remains runny enough to pour. So if there are small bubbles formed on the surface, poke them with a satay stick or toothpick. Seri Muka is a Malay word which translates to a glowing, radiant and smooth face. So achieving a smooth top layer after steaming is essential. Loosely cover the pan with aluminum foil to avoid condensation, which would cause blemishes on this beautiful and radiant face. So we are going to steam it. Make sure that the pan is level. Steam it for 60 minutes over medium or medium-low flame to avoid a bubbly top side. So 60 minutes later, our pretty face dessert looks like this. Nice, right? Now to test whether it is cooked, stick a satay stick at the center. If it is cooked, it should come out clean. Okay, pretty clean, so it is cooked already. So then we need to cool it for about 2 hours before demolding. So 2 hours later, you can see Seri Muka has contracted and pulled away from the sides of the mold. So just run a thin knife along the edges to separate the Seri Muka from the mold. Okay, then we can place our pan over a large rim glass cup and slowly pull it down, and wow, our Seri Muka is ready. Such beautiful combination of colors. It is so aromatic. If you want a clean edge, you can just use an oiled plastic knife to cut along it. I managed to get 16 pieces. Yeah, so use an oil dough scraper or a plastic knife to achieve a smooth cut. It is best eaten on the day itself. Any leftover should be wrapped with cling wrap and stored in the fridge for 3 to 5 days. Steam it before consumption as the glutinous rice hardens over time. The custard layer is distinctively soft, almost pudding-like, yet firm in texture. This decadent pandan custard is sweet and aromatic. The sticky rice is soft, not mushy, and has a resistance to the bite. We have come to the end of this video. Thanks for stopping by, and as always, happy cooking!